What is going on, guys? My name is Shadows and welcome back to another video. Now, if you're anything like me, you've been grinding a lot of Beyond Light so far. In doing so, you might have noticed a new vendor at the tower. This new vendor is called Exotic Archive Monument to Lost Lights. The point of this vendor is basically so that you can obtain any exotic that is unavailable now due to all the vaulted content. The main one I've been keeping my eyes on is the Izanagi's Burden, as I wasn't able to get it before Beyond Light. Now, this stuff is all really cool, but you're gonna have to pay the price if you really want it. Just as an example, the Izanagi's Burden will run you an exotic cipher, 150,000 glimmer, 250 spin metal leaves, and 2 ascendant shards. Those aren't exactly the easiest items to get. However, with all that being said, I'm going to make things just a little bit easier for you and show you the most effective strategies to get these materials so that you can get the weapons that you want. But before we get into the guide, I just wanted to thank you guys for all the support on my last video. It seemed like a lot of you found that video helpful, and that is exactly my goal. I know it all sounds really corny, but I really do appreciate it more than you probably think. So just from the bottom of my heart, thank you. So guys, without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. For the sake of time, I'm going to skip the glimmer and planetary materials part of this. If you want a guide on the best way to get glimmer and planetary materials, leave me a comment down below and I'll make a video on that if needed. For right now, we're going to be talking exclusively about enhancement cores, enhancement prisms, and ascendant shards. If you head on over to Banshee 44 in the tower, aka the gunsmith, you'll notice that he actually sells enhancement prisms and ascendant shards. The only catch is, these materials are not cheap at all. One singular enhancement prism will run you 10 enhancement cores, 25 dusklight shards or seraphite, and 10,000 glimmer. Even more expensive though, an ascendant shard will run you 10 of those enhancement prisms, 100 helium filaments, and 50,000 glimmer. First things first, if you want that ascendant shard, you're gonna have to grind for the enhancement prism, and if you want that enhancement prism, you're gonna have to grind for enhancement cores. Now, there are a few ways that you could farm for enhancement cores. The first thing that you could do is do 4 of Banshee's daily bounties on all 3 of your characters. Each one of Banshee's daily bounties will grant you an enhancement core. Usually these bounties are pretty easy and should take you no more than 30 minutes to complete them on all 3 of your characters. Doing this will grant you an easy 12 enhancement cores. Another thing that you could do is go into your vault and look for old weapons and pieces of armor that are masterworked. Even sometimes dismantling normal legendary weapons gives you enhancement cores. What I would do is just go through your vault and purge a bunch of old weapons and armor that you don't need anymore, and you'll actually stack up a lot of enhancement cores from that. Sometimes if you're lucky, you could even get up to 7 enhancement cores to drop just from dismantling one piece of old masterwork gear. The next way you could farm for enhancement cores is through the 1220 light level Nightfall. If you hover over the hero difficulty and check in the reward section, it'll actually show you that enhancement cores are a common drop, and sometimes even enhancement prisms will drop from this. If you're a decent power level and have a fire team that can grind this, you could probably stack up a lot of enhancement cores pretty quickly. Do keep in mind that these get more common the higher difficulty the Nightfall is. If somehow you can do the 1250 Nightfall, by all means go ahead, you'll just be getting more materials. The next and probably most efficient method to get enhancement cores is by using finest matterweaves. These are weird looking red and black cubes that are found in your inventory that are consumables. Once this consumable has been used, one of the next yellow bar or above enemies that you kill will be guaranteed to drop you an enhancement core. These finest matterweave consumables drop randomly whenever you dismantle a piece of gear. This was really good last season because it was really easy to get this done in the Leviathan raid. When you spawn onto the Leviathan ship, you could just pop a finest matterweave and keep spamming the yellow bar enemies until you just kept farming enhancement cores. But unfortunately, now that the Leviathan raid is out of the game, we need to find a workaround. Rest in peace, Callus, you will be missed. The next best thing that I could find is Gambit. Whenever you play Gambit, the game pretty much throws yellow bar enemies at your face. Just pop one of your finest matterweaves, hop into a Gambit game, and start killing yellow bars. The thing that looks like a legendary engram that drops from them, like in this clip here, is the enhancement core. After you see that drop, pop another finest matterweave and rinse and repeat. If you haven't been using these finest matterweaves, you probably have a bunch of them saved up in your inventory, which will be really good for farming this. Oh, also, I'd like to apologize for the lag in this clip. I've been playing Destiny for over 24 hours straight, and it's really taking a toll on my PC. Anyways, my computer potentially being a ticking time bomb is not important right now. What is important is enhancement prisms. Now that you've farmed up a decent amount of enhancement cores using these 4 methods, you should start to have enough to buy some enhancement prisms from Banshee. If you're missing any of the planetary materials or glimmer, I know I said I'd make another video on this, but pro tip, you can buy them from Spider, they're not that expensive. You could also buy enhancement cores and prisms from him, but they're way too expensive in my opinion. After you've farmed up those enhancement cores and you have all the planetary materials, you're pretty much set. You can now go to Banshee and buy enhancement prisms, which will then let you buy ascendant shards. And that's just about all there is to it. As of right now, these are all the ways that I was able to figure out how to farm masterwork materials. Also, leave a comment down below if I missed out on anything or you have any special tips that I didn't cover. With all that being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap up the video here. I hope you all enjoyed and found use of it. Also, don't hesitate to leave me a comment on anything that you want me to cover on in a video. Anyways, guys, with all that being said, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will catch you later.